What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video and tuning in. Everything you need to get a hold of me, if you have a topic you want me to discuss, if you want advice on a particular situation, you got teenagers that's giving you the what for, they're going through a divorce, you're thinking about getting married, anything you need, my email is at my channel description. So go to my channel page, go to the description, you'll see my email. Hit me up. I'm here to serve. All I ask that y'all would do is just like the video and make a comment if you feel to. Now, there was an email that I received that wanted me to discuss a statement that I have heard several times, but I never really considered it until now. I never really thought it through. You all have heard the statement, I'm sure, men sex who they can, women sex who they want. And to keep from using that word, I'm going to switch over and just use the word smash. Men smash who they can, women smash who they want. And the email wanted to know if I thought that statement was true or false. So let's talk about it. First of all, let me say it don't matter if it was a man or a woman, but I believe that a woman made that statement. I believe that a woman is the one who initially put that out. When you use the word or words, men smash who they can, it almost has a beggarly element to it. Have you heard the expression, beggars can't be choosers? Have you heard that? If you pull up, if your city is like mine, and you pull up to a stoplight, 85% of our stoplights, there's going to be somebody standing there with a sign, and in essence, they're begging for money. I'm homeless. I'm a veteran. My wife just had her third child. My dog just passed. We just got put out our house. Please help. God bless. If you choose to give, whoever chooses to give, the beggar does not get to dictate what that person gives. Beggars can't be choosers. They only can accept what it is. If a person decides to give $3, they have to accept what it is. They can't be choosers. If the person gives them $10, they have to accept what it is. Of course, their smile is going to get a little bigger the more that price go up, but they still don't dictate what it is. If a person gives them $50, still beggars can't be choosers. Whether you get $1 or $50, beggars can't be choosers. And to me, that's kind of how that phrase is written. Men smash who they can, women smash who they want. And it appears that women get to choose exactly what they want because they are women, while we have to choose from just whatever is in the barrel for us to pull from. So let's dissect that a little further. Is that statement true? Out the gate, I'm gonna say both are true, but probably not the way that we think. If you look at the setup of how people even get into relationships, even if it's just for sex or smashing purposes. In most cases, it is the man who has to approach or who is going to approach the woman. So the opportunity for somebody between the man and the woman to get rejected. Y'all answer this. If most of the time it is the man who is approaching the woman, in most cases, it is the man that's walking over and talking his talk. It is the man that's asking, can I get your phone number? It is the man that's asking, are you single? Most of the time, generally speaking, this is the way it goes. So if it is the man who is putting himself out there, and I know people say men don't do that no more, but still, generally speaking, even though it has probably gone down, who is doing it the most? It is the man that is stepping to the woman. So who between the two of them is going to get rejected the most? How can the woman get rejected when it comes to sex or relationship when she is not the one that's putting herself out there? It is only the man, for the most part, that's putting himself out there. So it seems that the man, because he's the one that is getting rejected, has to accept what he can get, while the woman can choose what she wants. But let's go a little deeper though. If the woman is the one that's getting approached, because women are the one who attract the sexual attention, you all become the object of desire. Ladies become the object of desire. So she don't have to step to a man can step to her. But let's look at the man that she wants. Okay, let's go by when she leaves the house that day and she's going about her day and she's looking around and she see a man that she wants. She see a man that she is interested in. Again, she's not going to step to him, generally speaking. So the only way that she even has an opportunity to get this man, and we'll just say in the bed, the only, even though women most of the time are emotional, women want relationship. We'll talk about that. Let's just call it that. Let's go for relationship. The only way that she would have an opportunity to have a relationship with this man that she wants is she has to somehow convince him to step to her. That's what women will do. She has to somehow persuade him and show him, especially using, if she's attractive, she has to use her beauty gift to somehow get him to move into her space where they can begin to chit chat and see what's going on. Check this out. It's almost summertime. Springtime, almost summer. People in your neighborhoods, people at the park, everybody's walking, jogging, trying to stay healthy. A man, no cap here, a man, nice looking man, ripped up, could take his shirt off, shorts on, and run by 50 women, jogging, sweating, women looking at him. Oh my goodness, this is an attractive man. Out of those 50 women, how many women do y'all think is going to stop that man and ask him, are you single? Are you married? Can we exchange phone numbers? Y'all answer the question right now, wherever y'all at. Out of the 50 women that's standing next to the side of the road where this man jogs by, as the women will say, with his fine self, 3 days a week, how many women is going to approach that man and step to him and try to exchange phone numbers and take that initial step? How many women out of 50? Y'all know the answer. Very few, if any. Switch it around. Now take a nice looking woman. Got a tough shape, bad body. Everything's in place just the way men like it. Let her run by 50 men and see how many people get in her face. Out of those 50 men, let's just say 15 men get in her face to try to woo her attention. 15 men get in her face to try to start a situation or a relationship. It don't necessarily mean that any of those 15 is the one that she wants, but she's got way more to pull from than the man who ran by 50 women, because none of those women stopped him. Y'all see what I'm saying? None of those 50 women stopped him. The woman ran by and 15 men stopped her. So she has an opportunity to pull 15 men to the zero woman that the other guy had, simply because it was men who came to her. She was the object of attraction. It does not mean, though, that any of those 15 is necessarily somebody that she had her eyes on from the get-go. The one she really wants may not even be the one that step out and try to holler at her. The one she really wanted, the one in her mind, because they say women know when they know within seconds and minutes if they'll go all the way with you or not. That's what they say. They say a woman can look at you and they know almost immediately, will I give him some? But it don't mean that the one she said in her mind, out of the 50 men, she might have scoped one out. She might have scoped two out. See, I give him some. Ooh wee, yeah, girl, if I was single, I'd give him some. Neither one of those may step to her though. But she still had 15 men in her face. So it would seem like she gets to pick what she wants because she's got 15-0 on the other side from the man. But who she really wants may not even step to her. So in essence, that statement is not true. Because now, in order to get who she wants, she got to find a way to get his attention. She got to find, and women know how to do it. If they know you coming by, you jog, like I said, 3 times a week, they may come out and water the grass. They may come out, if they see you at the PTA and you always there with nobody with you, at the teachers' meeting, at the award ceremony, she may, all try to sit close, try to engage. Oh yeah, your son and my daughter, they always in the same class, ha ha he, because she need the man to show her some attention. So check this out. Women then control the access to the sex. You all control, the ladies, the women control the access to the bed. Everybody know that. It don't matter how a man try to holler at a woman, whatever. The woman controls the access to sex. But what they do not control access to is the commitment to the relationship. That part belongs to the man. So if you really pay attention to what's going on, each person, each party, the man and both male and female has something that the other person wants, and they have to learn how to work together to get it. Y'all hear me? The man initially, when he sees a woman, initially his first attraction is going to be sexual attraction. Initially. So initially that is going to be what he wants. Even if he wants more than that. I'm not saying that's all he wants. I'm just saying initially that's going to be what he wants. That's how our eyes and mind work. We look at a woman and we say, my God, I would like to get to know her. We don't know how intelligent she is. We don't know. All we know is her body's right. So initially, it's going to be a sexual thing. That's what men want. Women, however, want the commitment of the relationship. That's what women want. But a woman knows that she probably not going to get the commitment of the relationship until they have come to some kind of agreement or a situation where she's able to give the man what he wants. Because he's not going to commit until he get what he wants. So he is holding, even though he doesn't give the access to the bed, the woman has that. He controls the commitment because that's what the woman wants, and that's why women get hurt. Because a woman will give of herself to a man, and then after 2 or 3 times, he ghosts her, don't talk to her, don't call her, don't reach out to her, don't want to communicate with her, and she's hurt because she gave up of herself. She's not a 304, she's a good woman. She gave up of herself, hoping that commitment will come out of this, only to find out the whole time this man did not want to be committed to me, and now I got to start all over and give myself to another man in the future, and I'm tired of doing this. Because women do control the access to the bed, but they do not control, for the most part, generally speaking, the commitment. That's the part that the man has. That's the part that the man has that women want. Women have the body that men want. And that's why it takes working together. But to answer the question straight out, do men only sex what they can and women can sex who they want? In essence, it's true because they both have to pull from the same pool. If a man is going to get a woman in the bed, he can only get the woman in the bed that says yes to his progressive ways. So he has to pull from who he can. He talked to 10 women, 7 of them say, nah, you're not for me. 3 of them say, yeah, okay, I'll holler at you. So out of 7 women, he's got 3 that he can choose from. So in essence, yes, he can only get what he can. But if you flip on the other side, a woman will get nobody until a man approaches her. But a woman is going to get approached way quicker than a man will. Because women, again, for the most part, is not going to approach a man. So in a day's time, if she's somewhat attractive, she will get attention from men way quicker than a woman will give attention to a man. So again, when she goes to move into what she wants as far as a relationship or a situationship, or she's want a good time, Charlie, she's going to be able to pull from all of the men that she know that either has stepped to her, already told her what they want, or men that she know secretly desire her just by how they have flirted or whatever together. So her pool of being able to pull and choose from men is way more vast than the man's is. However, it don't mean that's who she really wants. They both can only pull from those who have accepted and allowed them into that space anyway. And a woman's pool is going to be much bigger because she's already the object of sexual attraction. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. Holler at me. Bye.